Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a very exciting video. I'm going to be sharing my 1 month results on Weight Watchers. So I believe today is actually 1 month since I started tracking everything and all of that. So I'm going to give you guys my honest thoughts, updates. I know the background's a little crazy and this video is just kind of, but that's how we do it around here. We do it more vlog style, not super professional. But hopefully, as we continue to go on, these videos can be a little bit better quality. But I just want to apologize if you see a mess in the background. My dogs have torn up their toys and, it's a little bit crazy. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to talk about Weight Watchers and my experience the past month or so. So I have been tracking everything for a month now. And I felt like it was time to share my results. I want to make a couple of disclaimers. I did not do any measurements before I started. I did weigh myself. That's the only thing that I did is I weighed myself before so I had an accurate idea of how much I weighed, but I didn't do any measurements. I hope in the next month to add in measurements, but with the first month, I just kind of wanted to get into the groove of tracking everything and figure out the program because it is a little bit different than anything else I've done. So I wanted to kind of have a good idea of how that worked before I really got into all the measurements and just the tracking of all the different things. So I don't have any measurements to share with you guys, but I do have weight. I do have non-scale victories, which I'm excited to share with you guys. And I also have a couple family members doing this with me, and they've given me permission to share their victories as well. So I also want to make a disclaimer that I want this space, I want this community to be a safe space where we can talk about our weight loss journey because losing weight is really hard. It's a struggle. There's ups and there's downs and there's victories and there's not so great times. And I know putting your weight out there online is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little I just don't know that I want to share that, but I'm going to for the sake of these videos and to share my journey because I hope that it can help somebody else who may be struggling or feeling discouraged. Maybe it can kind of help them. So that's why I'm sharing that. I'm not sharing it to be attacked. You don't know what somebody's going through. You don't know why somebody is the weight that they're at. For me personally, I have been on antidepressants in the past and it caused me to gain a lot of weight, which has been incredibly difficult to get rid of over the past several years. So that is why my starting weight was kind of where it's at. But I'm basically, all that to say, I'm not going to tolerate hateful comments. Nasty comments will be deleted, will be blocked, whatever, because this needs to be a safe space where those of us who are on our weight loss journeys can come together as a community, be a positive, encouraging support system, and just, So I wanted to make that little disclaimer. So far, I've not gotten a lot of hate online, but it is online and people are mean sometimes. So I wanted to throw that out there before I share my numbers. So my starting weight was 194. And like I said, I've had been past of antidepressants, which if you've been on those, you know that they can cause you to gain weight like crazy. So that was my starting weight. After doing this for a month, I am down to 187.6. So I've lost almost 6.5 pounds, which it's not necessarily how much I wanted to lose, but it's a good amount and it's a healthy amount. I'm losing weight at a healthy pace. So I'm excited with that. I was hoping to be down 8 pounds because I've been on it for 4 weeks, but 6.5 pounds is still good. I'm still seeing results and I don't feel deprived from anything. I've been eating ice cream several nights a week because it fits into my points, which is very exciting. So that's my scale victory. Now, some non-scale victories, things that I've noticed. One, my clothes are fitting differently, which is awesome, which is so exciting. My jeans that I wear to church every Sunday, they're not as tight on me. Another non-scale victory is I can walk 4 miles without stopping to catch my breath, without stopping because my feet and my legs are hurting so bad. And that to me is huge because I have asthma. And so a lot of times I'll get very winded very quickly. I'll have to stop and I can't do just full on walk. But I've been able twice now to walk 4 miles without stopping. So I feel like that is a huge non-scale victory for me because I used to not be able to do that. Those are just kind of my victories. I'm able to not just want to eat everything. I've had a couple days where I've been feeling down or there's been something going on where I'm just I just want to eat everything and I haven't because I'm I have to track that and I don't want to have to go into my weekly points or I don't want to have to waste all of my daily points on this just because I'm upset right now. So those are some of my non-scale victories. I feel like those are huge for me, but I'm really excited to share my family family's non-scale victories. I'm not going to share their weights. I will share that one of my family members has lost about 20 pounds. I mean, that's exciting. That's so exciting. And then, you know, they both have had like their clothes feel like they're different, like they have more room in them. One family member, this one is so exciting. And I want to put the disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying that you will have these same victories if you do this. I'm just telling you the victories that my family has experienced. But one of them had blood pressure issues. Their blood pressure was too high, and it was to the point where they were gonna have to look into taking medicine for it because it just was consistently staying like at a number that was not good. And high blood pressure runs in my family, so it's something that we have to monitor and kind of, I don't want to say worry about, but be aware of. This family member, actually the two family members doing this with me, they started a week after me, so they're starting their 4th week. Well, this family member has been tracking their blood pressure, and it has come back down to a normal level, normal numbers, everything, and it's been staying there consistently. So that's really, really exciting. That's like a huge non-scale victory. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying if you do this, you will see those results. I'm just telling you that you can, I mean, possibly, because one of my family members has had those non-scale victories. And I just think that's so exciting. Other things that we're doing, like we're all doing like walks. So I know that my two family members doing it with me, they live in a different state. So we're not walking together, but they do 2 miles every day. I've been doing 2 miles every other day, but then if like last night we ended up doing 4 miles because we had the extra time. So we've been trying to stay active every single day. On the days that I'm not doing 2-mile walks, I'm still trying to do at least 1 mile at home, like doing a workout DVD. We're trying to move our body, drinking more water. So yeah, those are just some of the victories that we've experienced over the past month. The thing I really love about this program is I don't feel deprived. And that is exactly what my family members have also said. They're like, we can have anything we want, but we just have to budget it into our points. And I think that is so exciting because I've tried all these different things, and you always feel like you have to give up, you know, you have to give up sweets, you have to give up this, you have to give up that, and or else you can't lose weight. But I have been able to have ice cream, which is my favorite thing. That is the one thing that is so hard for me to give up when I'm trying to lose weight, is ice cream. And I've not had to do that. My dogs are gonna course join in, but I have not had to do that, and I've still been able to lose weight. Have I lost weight as quickly? Maybe no, but I've not had to give that up. It's like, it's a lifestyle that is sustainable for me, and so that has me so excited because I'm like, I don't feel deprived of anything. Last night I had fettuccine for dinner. I've had days where I've had to eat out every meal because we've been traveling, we've been on the road, and I've still been able to have results, to lose weight, to have my clothes feel like not as tight. And so there's so many exciting things, just being able to do this and still eat what I want, but having to track it, you know, it's holding me accountable. I have to log everything, and I have to, you know, decide, well, is it worth it to have this? If I have this, I can't have this other thing later. So which one do I want more today? And it's just making me think and make better choices. And I love that. I'm so excited. A month in, and I'm just like, this is great. Like, this is something that even through the holidays I can stick with because I can just budget everything in my points and figure that out. So I think that that's everything that I really have to share with you guys. Those are the victories so far. I am planning on taking measurements today, so that way in my next month, like my 2-month update, I can give you guys even more information, more numbers. I also am tracking, like we have a scale that tracks like your BMI, your body fat, water, all of those things. And so I'm going to be tracking those numbers as well, so I can, because sometimes you may not see the result on the scale, but you might see it, like your BMI might go down even though your weight maybe hasn't, or your fat percentage might go down and your muscle percentage might go up. You know, there's a lot of different things besides just that number on the scale to see results. And so that is what I want to share with you guys moving forward. But like I said, I wanted to get used to the program and do a month of it before I really started tracking all of those different things. So the only thing that I've really been tracking is that number on the scale, but I've also been trying to look at the non-scale victories, the things that you don't see when you step on the scale, but you see you know, I've also had people tell me like, you do look like you've lost a little bit of weight. And so those are the things that when you're struggling to see results on the scale, focus on those things. How do you feel? Like, how's your energy level? How are your clothes fitting? If you track things like your blood pressure, is it making a difference? All of those things, when you feel discouraged, look at those things. I don't know, I feel like this was a little bit of a ramble, but I wanted to share my results because I know how much of a struggle weight loss can be. I know how discouraging it can be when you step on the scale and you've only lost like 1 pound or whatever. But there are so many other things that go into it that you need to be focused on, and not just the number on the scale, because the number on the scale, it can look, the funny thing is it can look different on people. So my example is one of my family members that I'm doing this with weighs a little bit less than I do. Their starting weight was a little bit less than mine, but they said, oh, I wouldn't have expected that. I thought I had more weight than you did. But weight looks different on everybody. So don't just focus on the scale, focus on all the other things that go into losing weight and all of that. So I don't know, hopefully this encouraged somebody. Hopefully you don't feel as alone, because we're all in this together. And so I don't know, if you've had victories doing Weight Watchers and you feel comfortable sharing, please share in the comments below so others can be encouraged and know that it is possible. For some people, it's going to take a little bit longer. Some people, they lose weight faster. Everybody is different, but it is possible. So leave your non-scale victories or even your scale victories if you want in the comments below. Thank you so much for sharing and letting me share. I hope that this video was helpful. I am so excited to do these monthly updates just to see my journey and hopefully help somebody else feel less alone or encouraged. You can do this, you've got this, and don't let that number on the scale define you, because you are amazing no matter what that scale says. Don't let it, just don't let it defeat you. That's what I'm trying to say. You got this. So anyway, that is the update, the 1 month update. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more monthly updates, if you want to see more Weight Watchers content on here. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see all those things, and hit that bell notification so that way you never miss a video from me. But that is it for today's video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.